What do new CFS research biomarkers mean? Imagine having a way to see inside the body and find clear signs of illness. That's what biomarkers are, measurable indicators that can tell us if someone has a disease and how severe it is. For a long time, diagnosing chronic fatigue syndrome, also called myalgic encephalomyelitis, was tricky because there were no reliable biological markers. Doctors mostly relied on symptoms, which can vary a lot from person to person. This made it hard to confirm the diagnosis, and sometimes led to skepticism about whether the illness was real or just psychological. Recent research is changing that. Scientists are now using advanced tools like artificial intelligence to analyze complex biological data from people with ME or CFS. They look at things like bacteria in the gut, blood chemicals, immune cell activity, and clinical symptoms all at once. One big study combined data from hundreds of patients and healthy individuals and found patterns that could identify ME or CFS with about 90% accuracy. That's a huge step forward because it shows there are consistent biological differences in people with this illness. One key discovery is that the gut microbiome, which is the community of bacteria living in our digestive system, is often out of balance in people with ME or CFS. They tend to have fewer beneficial fatty acids like butyrate, which help keep the gut healthy, and more compounds like tryptophan and benzoate, which suggest microbial imbalance. This imbalance may be linked to symptoms like digestive issues and fatigue. Researchers also found that the immune system is often more inflamed in these patients. Certain immune cells, called mate cells, seem to connect gut health to immune responses. They are more active or altered, which supports the idea that immune system dysfunction plays a role in ME or CFS. Additionally, over 500 blood-based biomarkers differ significantly between those with the illness and healthy controls, providing strong evidence that ME or CFS is a biological condition, not just psychological. These biomarker patterns also correlate with how severe symptoms are. For example, they relate to issues like sleep problems, emotional distress, and gastrointestinal symptoms. This means that in the future, doctors might be able to use these biological markers to diagnose ME or CFS more objectively, rather than just relying on patient reports. Understanding these biomarkers is also exciting because it opens new possibilities for treatment. Since the microbiome and metabolism are flexible and can change, interventions like diet adjustments, lifestyle changes, or targeted therapies could help restore balance and reduce symptoms. This research is especially relevant because ME or CFS shares similarities with long COVID, which means these biomarkers might help us understand and treat other post-viral fatigue conditions as well. It's important to remember that this is still emerging research. These findings are promising but not yet part of everyday clinical practice. More studies are needed to confirm these biomarkers, understand how they change over time, and develop practical tests and treatments. Always consult healthcare professionals for personalized advice. In summary, new research into biomarkers for ME or CFS marks a major step forward. It helps validate the illness as a real biological condition, improves diagnosis, and points toward personalized treatment options. These advances are vital for better patient care, reducing stigma, and supporting ongoing research efforts.